Hello, welcome to the weekly highlights program on Azərbaycan Television with the major developments of the week. I'm your host İlham Məmmədov. Now first, let's take a brief look at some of the top stories of this week. On May 10th, President İlham addressed the nation from Şuşa. President İlham Əliyev, First Lady Mehriban Əliyev and family members came to the Alley of Honors to pay tribute to the memory of great leader Heydər Əliyev. President İlham Əliyev and First Lady Mehriban Əliyev visited Şuşa on May 8th. One of the road infrastructure projects implemented in the territory of Qarabağ and East Zangezur economic regions, which will play an important role in the social and economic development of liberated districts and villages, is Ahmed Beyli Füzuli Şuşa Highway. Chair of Azərbaycan Avtomobil Yolları State Agency Salih Məmmədov briefed the head of state on the part of the highway stretching from 66 to 81st kilometer. It was noted that the width of the traffic way varies between 10.75 and 21.5 meters and the number of traffic lanes is 4. On the part of Ahmed Beyli Füzuli Şuşa Highway, stretching from 66 to 81st kilometer, 4 underground passages, 1 bridge and 6 tunnels, 5 viaducts, 2 overbridges and other artificial installations are built. Drilling and main works, including concrete works, are completed in tunnels number 2, 3 and 4, and preparation is ongoing for asphalt works. Drilling and main works, including concrete works, are completed in tunnels number 5, 6 and 7, and asphalt works are finalized. Envisaged that the construction of the highway will be finalized in 2024. Chair of State Water Resources Agency, Zaur Mikhailov, reported to the head of state and First Lady about the pumping station. Taking into consideration the reduced productivity in Kichik Kurs and Zarasli, which is the main source of water in the city, a project for the establishment of alternative source of water was launched as part of Shusha's restoration program. For this, a water collecting reservoir with a capacity of 25,000 cubic meters, a pumping station, and a new pressurized pipeline 159 millimeters in diameter and 2.9 kilometers in length were established at Darasli riverbed, close to Dashalte village. At the same time, the 5.2 kilometer unfit part of Kichik Kurs Shusha main water pipeline with a diameter of 325 millimeters and 9.3 kilometer in length has been replaced with new pipes. As a result of the work done in December 2022, with the supply of water to the city from a new source, residential houses, administrative buildings of state institutions, hotels, catering and other facilities in the city were provided with uninterrupted potable water. The project of reconstruction of the water supply, sewage and rainwater system of Shusha city, prepared taking into account prospective development until 2040, is calculated to meet the needs of 25,000 people. Drinking water will be supplied to the city from the existing Kichik Kurs Zarasli sources as well as from the Zarasli Chai reservoir. In the future, Zarasli Chai reservoir will be expanded and its capacity will be increased from 25,000 cubic meters to 7.5 million cubic meters. At the same time, portable water treatment plant with a capacity of 8,000 cubic meters per day will be built. In order to ensure the stability of the city's water supply, 3 water reservoirs with a total volume of 6,000 cubic meters have been designed, and the construction of one of the reservoirs is currently underway. A wastewater treatment plant with a capacity of 8,000 cubic meters per day will be built for the purpose of complete purification and neutralization of wastewater generated in the city. The water treated in the facility will be discharged to Gargachai River without harming the environment. The new infrastructure created in the city of Shusha will be managed based on the smart water system. On May 9th, President Ilham Aliyev and First Lady Mehriban Aliyeva inaugurated a number of facilities in Shusha. The head of state and First Lady also attended groundbreaking ceremonies.
The approach and will of the Azerbaijani state in respect to the restoration of Karabakh and Izangezur is manifested in the scale of reconstruction works unfolding in Shusha. The comprehensive construction and reconstruction works changes Shusha with each passing day and brings back the historical appearance of the destroyed city. Chairman of Azerbaycan of Interest of Company, Vigor Ahmedov, informed the head of state that transformers of different capacity and a new 35 kilowatt substation were built in Innovative Technology Center of Electric Networks. The center is also equipped with electrical equipment meeting modern standards, electronic relay protection, automation systems, and a SCADA dispatcher control system covering 0.4 kilowatt networks. There are charging stations for recharging electric cars in Tier 2 of the center. Solar panels are also installed here. A part of the energy obtained through those panels is used in the substation to meet the internal demand in case of emergency and for charging stations for electric cars. The remaining energy is automatically transferred to the network. special representative of the president in the city of Şuşa informed the head of state about the restoration and reconstruction works to be carried out and the catering facilities to be established in the street. The length of street carrying the name of the great son of Turkish people Mustafa Kemal Atatürk is 714 meters. Its width is 11 meters. The head of state was informed about the works to be undertaken in Karabakh and Sadıkcan streets. It was noted that a non-residential building will be built in the area. The gross floor area of this building, made of parts A and B as well as of an office building, is 5,745 square meters. There will be parking lot on the second story of the building. By the instruction of the head of our state, initial funds have been allocated for the improvement of Karabakh Street. Landscaping and infrastructure works are carried out in parallel with construction of building. Some of the works are carried out on the basis of public-private sector partnership by the instruction of President İlham. It should be emphasized that the President of Azerbaijan symbolically named this street Karabakh. The Gövharaha Mosque, the Karabakh Hotel, and the premises of the Special Representative Office are located on the street which surround the center of Şuşa. During the reconstruction of the street, the preservation of the historical national architectural style of Şuşa is kept under special attention. In the near future, after the return of the former IDPs from Şuşa to their hometowns, it is envisaged to employ mainly local residents by the instruction of President İlham. In this regard, work in the direction of provision of population with employment is carried out round the clock. About 200 young people from Şuşa were listed in 3 job fairs held for local residents by companies registered to operate in Şuşa. Currently, trainings are being organized for them. Two more streets, Molla Pənah Vaqif and Pənah Khan streets, are also being reconstructed. Molla Pənah Vaqif Street is 2,473 meters in length and 10 to 15 meters in width, while Pənah Khan Street is 864 meters long and 10 to 13 meters wide. During the years when Şuşa was under occupation, the team of Mir Mösyö Nawab, one of the eminent figures and personalities of the 19th century in Azerbaijan, a poet, painter, calligrapher, music theorist, scientist, encyclopedist who had a unique role in the development of the literary environment of Karabakh, located in the Jadir Desert Plain, was completely destroyed by the Armenians. A Assistant to the President Another declared from the head of state that the Heydər Əliyev Foundation had started restoration works in this area this March. It should be noted that this year marks the 190th anniversary of the birth of the outstanding scientist. The restoration works carried out by Heydər Əliyev Foundation are a tribute to the memory of the scientist and a point, as well as another contribution to the work done in the direction of preserving our culture. Large-scale reconstruction works and restoration of agricultural and religious monuments continue in the territories liberated from the occupation. One of such monuments is the Mehmandarov's estate complex. This complex was built by Mehmandarov family representatives back in the 18th century. The complex includes a big residential building, small residential building, family mosque and a spring. After reconstruction works, a museum exposition was set up in the estate complex. The exposition on the theme Karabakh Aristocrat's House was drawn from the interior of a Karabakh aristocrat's house and his lifestyle features at the end of the 19th, beginning of the 20th century. The exposition has over 150 ancient items put on display. The Hyder Ali Foundation has started the implementation of restoration projects of cultural and religious monuments and mosques in the liberated territories in 2020. Thus, the Hyder Ali Foundation showed its support as a member of the civil society to the projects implemented by the state in historical restoration works. President İlham and First Lady Mehriban were informed about the works to be done in the square in front of the administrative building of the Special Representative Office in Shusha.
On May 10th, President İlham addressed the nation from Shusha.
Aziz bacılar ve kardeşler.
The head of state noted that 2023 was declared as the year of Hyder Ali by his executive order. Since the beginning of the year until today, a number of events were held and will be held both inside the country and in a number of foreign countries. Azerbaijan greatly respects the dear memory of his great son. In connection with his appeal from Shusha, the head of state said, "I could have made this congratulatory address from Baku too, but I thought that I should be here today. I should be in Shusha. I should be in front of this building. Shusha is our victory's symbol. Shusha is our victory's crown. When Shusha was liberated from the occupation, the heroic Azerbaijani soldiers gave me a report about the liberation of Shusha from the square. The Azerbaijani flag was raised on the roof of this building, and the liberation of Shusha was the central part of our historic victory. As you know, a day later, Armenia signed the act of capitulation. The head of state stressed that great leader Hyder Ali's biggest dream was to see Shusha, Karabakh and Zangezur free. We have fulfilled his wish and that of all the people of Azerbaijan, all Azerbaijanis of the world." President İlham Aliyev, First Lady Mehriban Aliyeva and their family members attended a groundbreaking ceremony and inauguration of a number of facilities in Shusha.
President İlham, First Lady Mehriban and their family members viewed the construction works carried out in a residential complex consisting of a 23 building in the city of Shusha, attended a groundbreaking ceremony of the second residential complex consisting of 17 buildings, an unveiling ceremony of the signs at the intersection of Hyder Ali and 8 November streets, and the inauguration of the Shusha Hotel Congress Central Complex, as well as participated in the event regarding the start of reconstruction and repair works of the Government Services Center in the city of Shusha at the directions of President İlham Aliyev. The head of state, First Lady and the family members attended the inauguration of the Creative Center in Shusha after the renovation work carried out by Hyder Ali Foundation, viewed the Hyder Ali and Karabakh photo exhibition marking the 100th anniversary of national leader Hyder Ali, and visited the Flower Festival. The President of Azerbaijan, the First Lady and the family members attended an unveiling ceremony of the signs at the intersection of Khurshid Banu Natavan, Zafer, Karabakh and Khan Shushinsky streets. President İlham, First Lady Mehriban and their family members participated in the inauguration of the Yukhari Gevharaga Mosque in Shusha after the reconstruction and restoration works, as well as the opening of Mir Mohsen Nawab Karabaghi, Encyclopedic Scientists of the 19th Century exhibition and the madrasa located on the territory of the mosque. The head of state, the First Lady and their family members took part in the inauguration of the Satli Mosque and the Shah branch of the National Carpet Museum after the restoration work carried out by the Haydar Ali Foundation, and viewed the exhibits and works of art in the museum. The President of Azerbaijan and the First Lady then attended an unveiling ceremony of the Iron Fist Street sign in Shusha.
The head of state, First Lady Mehriban Aliyeva, and family members came to the Alley of Honors to pay tribute to the memory of great leader Haydar Aliyev on May 10th.
President Ilham Aliyev laid wreath at the grave of the nationwide leader Haydar Aliyev and paid tribute to his memory. The national anthem of the Republic of Azerbaijan was played. First Lady Mehriban Aliyeva and the family members paid tribute to the nationwide leader. The head of state, First Lady and their family members then put flowers at the grave of the great leader's spouse, outstanding ophthalmology academician Zadif Aliyeva. They also paid respect to prominent statesmen Aziz Aliyev and Professor Medalına.
President Ilham Aliyev received President of Exploration and Production of Total Energy, Nicolas Terras.
The sites held a long-term successful cooperation between SOCAR and Total Energies. The scheduled start of production in the offshore and gas field in the coming months was also discussed, stressing Total Energies' commitment to continuous interest and cooperation with Azerbaijan. Nicolas Terras expressed the intention to expand activities in Azerbaijan. During the conversation, in addition to cooperation in the field of traditional oil and gas, the sides exchanged views on possible projects in the renewable energy production area.
That was all for the week. Thank you for watching us, and stay tuned not to miss the next edition of our program.